Thomas Alva Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio. He had 7 siblings and was the youngest of all children. His parents were Samuel and Nancy. His mother taught him reading, writing, and arithmetic, but he learned mostly through reading books. He also learned 4 values from his mother, which he would apply throughout his life. When Thomas was very young, he lost his hearing, which inspired him to create many of his inventions. In 1859, Thomas quit school and started working as a train boy. Then, he became an apprentice telegrapher in 1863. He invented the duplex telegraph and printer to overcome his disabilities and become a full-time inventor. He moved to NYC to produce the Edison stock printer and other telegraphs. In 1869, Thomas moved to Newark, New Jersey, and worked with Frank L. Pope to create the universal stock printer. They improved the automatic telegraph and invented the quadruplex. In 1871, he married 16-year-old Mary Stilwell. He also built a 2.5-story laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey. In March 1876, Thomas moved into his laboratory. In February 1877, Edison discovered electrical resistance and conductivity of carbon varied accordingly to pressure in its under. He also made pressure relay that improves audibility of the telephone. By December 1877, he had developed the carbon button transmitter. In December 1877, Edison unveils tinfoil phonograph. In the summer of 1880, after many failures, he determined carbonized bamboo fiber made satisfactory filament.
Finally, in 1883, Edison patented his own light bulb. Mary Stilwell, his first wife, died in August 1884. Then Edison moved back to NYC. On February 24, 1886, Edison married Mina Miller. In 1887, they moved to West Orange, New Jersey together, where Edison built a new laboratory. Here he had many business partners who specialized in many areas, such as radio, film, plastic, and sound recording. One of his most faithful employees was John Ott. In the laboratory, Edison and his team produced the commercial phonograph, the motion picture industry, the magnetic ore separator, and the alkaline storage batteries, among others. In 1909, his company became the main supplier of batteries. Even though his later years of invention were less successful, his legacy lives on. When he was young, Edison lost his hearing. Later in life, though, he came up with inventions that would help him overcome this disability, such as the automatic telegraph. While in space, astronauts lose some of their sense of touch. We could solve this by putting haptic sensors on the inside of our gloves. The outside layer of our glove is made with mylar, which is already used for radioactive protection while in space. There's also a layer of bubble wrap to represent the pressurized layer on a real astronaut glove. On the inside, there are haptic circuits, so whenever the astronaut presses something, he can feel the buzz on the end of his fingertips. Though Edison faced many challenges in his life, he had many successful moments. One of these instances was when Edison discovered that carbon fiber filament was a satisfactory filament for his light bulb. He describes this moment as his crowning triumph. In October 1929, Edison hosted a 50th anniversary for the invention of the incandescent light bulb. This was the apotheosis of his life. Edison's mom taught him 4 values. 1. Never get discouraged if you fail. Learn from it. Keep trying. 2. Learn with both your head and hands. 3. Not everything in value from life comes from books. Experience the world. 4. Never stop learning. Read the entire panorama of literature. These guided Edison's actions throughout his life. For example, while finding the perfect filament for his light bulb, Edison racked up over 1,000 failures. Even then, he pushed on. This led him to create one of his most famous innovations, the modern incandescent light bulb. If Edison lived in the society today, he would be praised for his many inventions. He would be proud of how far his inventions have come. His innovation of the incandescent light bulb has directly led to the development of energy-saving light bulbs such as the CFL and LED models. He would also work with modern innovators such as Elon Musk. Together, they would work on some of his innovations, such as SpaceX. Maybe he could even work on inventions like our haptic gloves.